Scorpio season brings in a time of transformation and rebirth. Hey, if you're tuning in, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here for my first video that I posted and you're coming back again, thank you so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the comments. Thank you so much from the bottom and the top of my heart. I just wanted to pop in and make another quick video and on a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. First and foremost, it's Scorpio season. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Happy Scorpio season. I love Scorpio season because even though it's a little darker, you know, the time goes back, it gets a little colder in different parts of the world, and sometimes when it's not supposed to get cold or snow, it does, and that's only because Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto, and Pluto's a frozen planet, so when the Earth's air touches it, it gets cold and it can snow or things are frozen. So other than that, everything's great. Scorpio season brings in a time of transformation and rebirth. So this is the perfect time for you to go within yourself and come out as a brand new person, shed your skin and start again as the best version of your next self that you can be. And also, if you watched my first video, you saw that I was talking about how my snake didn't want to be bothered for, you know, and I didn't understand why, and it comes to find out she was going in the shed. So it was perfect because she went in the shed right when Scorpio season started. Halloween happened and she went into her darkness. She shed her skin and she's out of it. She just finished, so she's still kind of, you know, getting used to being back, you know, in the swing of things. So I just wanted to touch on that. So it's the perfect time for you to do healing, for you to release things that don't serve you, that burden you, that weigh you down, that don't make you feel good, that it's that transformation between who you used to be and who you're about to be. So that's something good that comes from Scorpio season, because they are very much known for transforming themselves and always rising from the ashes like a phoenix, and that's something that I love about Scorpios. Also, tomorrow is the new moon and it's in Scorpio. Right now the moon is in Libra, I believe, but tomorrow or in a few hours it'll be in Scorpio. The new moon is, if you're not in the moon cycles, or if you are, the new moon is exactly what it is. It's a new moon. The moon goes in a cycle and it ends in a full moon. The full moon is every 28 days. We had one on Halloween and it was the second moon in 1 month, and it was the blue moon, which is very, very rare. To my knowledge, I don't think we're going to have another one for 19 years, but if you ever heard that saying, once in a blue moon, now you know where it comes from. They just don't teach us that. And remember, I told you I'm going to tell you all the stuff on my channel that they did not teach us. They just covered with something else. I don't know why. But yeah, the new moon is the perfect time for you to manifest, write down things that you want, write down things that you need, write down things that you want to get rid of, and so you can start new again, so you can start fresh. It's like a fresh slate. Full moons are more for releasing, but you can definitely still manifest in everything on a full moon. So you have the new moon, and it might not be in order as I'm saying it, but in another video I'll speak more about the actual order and the meanings for each moon. But you have the new moon, a waxing gibbous, a waxing crescent, a waning gibbous, and a waning crescent, and a full moon, and it goes in a cycle and it starts over again when we get to the new moon. So the new moon is tomorrow, so I definitely recommend you taking some time in your day or your evening and just clearing out the noise, writing down whatever it is that does not serve you anymore, and rewriting new things that you want to bring in into your life and into your world to make you happier, to make you more peaceful, and to make you be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And whatever that is to you, that's what you wish for. Another thing I wanted to touch on real quick is I was online and I always typically, and I've done it in the past, you know, when you fall into the fun of it, or you fall into the trendiness of it. But every time I'm online, I see a lot of things about zodiac signs, and I see all the things that we hate about each other. Oh, Geminis are two-faced. Oh, Pisces are irresponsible. Oh, Aries are angry. Virgos are nitpickers. You know, so on and so on. And what I noticed is that we never say anything good about each other. And that's definitely something that is a goal of mine for the Zodiac Talk Bar. So today, I want to touch on some good things that I like about the zodiac signs, and how some of the things that we always see or we experience with another person of a different sign we might call bad, quote unquote. But like I told you in the logo, my quote, we don't have flaws, we just have traits that need a little balance, you know. And if we take the time to understand each other, then we probably wouldn't call these things bad. I saw online how someone said that they were traumatized by a certain sign, and I'm not taking away that you feel a certain way after you dealt with someone or their sign. However, what I want to change in the world is how we blame each other for how we feel, or how we blame each other for what we went through with someone else. It's all fun and games when we meet the person and we like the person and we see something in that person that relates to us and we like that, and oh, we got that in common, or I like when they do that, yeah, I can rock with that. It's all fun and games. But when it all hits the fan, now they traumatize you. It's a problem. And nobody wants to admit that the same thing that attracted that good stuff to you about that person that's in you attracted that negative stuff that's in that person that's also in you. We always want to point the finger and say, you're mean, or you're lazy, or you're this and you're that. And it might very well be true, but are you those things as well? Are you willing to admit it? Have you taken time to really look at yourself? Because you attracted that person. So whether you saw it in them or not, it was in there. And a part of you that you don't see attracted a part of them that you didn't see. And it's very unfair for us to keep walking around blaming everybody else about what we decided to deal with. You're not traumatized because they treated you bad for so long. You're traumatized because you let them treat you bad for so long. And that's a part inside of you that attracted a part inside of them that traumatizes people. But they're traumatized too from something. They always say hurt people hurt people. Hurt people also get hurt by hurt people. And so on and so on. So I also saw someone talking. They were talking about another sign. They're like, oh, hey, get out before they start doing this. And it's like, so everyone wants to walk around and they want that perfect love, or they want that great relationship, and you know, they want to a lot of people want to walk down the aisle and get to that part of the ceremony that says for better or for worse. But now you have someone online saying, oh, before this sign gets to their worst, get away. I only want the fun stuff. I only want the good stuff, you know. And it's not fair, because you want someone to understand you. You want someone to take the time to realize that the things that you have that society calls flaws are just things that need a little bit of understanding and a little time and a little patience. And then if you take that time and you find out that it doesn't fit for you, then walk away, and you can be okay with that. But to bash another person and bash another sign, even I've had to learn not to do that anymore. You mad because they were cheating on you? This zodiac sign aren't cheaters. Maybe your zodiac sign are the people who accept cheaters. But we don't look at it like that. They might very well be cheaters. But your sign, or you as a person who happens to be your sign, accepts cheaters. So now it's something in you that you need to heal that says, why did I accept this? Why? If you're going to bash them, you got to be willing to bash yourself. Because the same way there's a reason you accepted it, there's a reason why they did it. And a bigger reason of why they keep doing it is because they don't have to change with you. You'll let them. So I just wanted to pop in real quick and I just wanted to touch on that because I really want to make that a goal, that we can stop bringing each other down, tearing each other down, thinking that that's how we're going to build each other up. Yeah, it could work over time, but it's leaving scars that's replacing the scars that you healed. It's making new scars. I learned that over time. Love doesn't have to be tough, like they say. Tough love. It doesn't have to be. That's what we make it to be. Pisces are not just irresponsible. Yeah, they have a hard time taking responsibility for things because deep down inside they're scared to grow up. You know, they're Peter Pan. But Pisces are also romantic. And they'll worship the ground that you walk on if they love you and they trust you. They will love you. Yeah. Aries are a little aggressive, but they're passionate. And they have a lot of fire inside of them. Their element is fire. Their ruling planet is Mars. It's a hot planet. They have a lot of energy and passion and fire surging through their bodies. And you might not like how aggressive they are, but when it's time for someone to stick up for you, guess what friend is going to be the one that's going to come and defend you, your Aries friend? Guess who's going to be there when you need help moving? Your Aries friend. They might fuss and they might complain and they might, you know, act like they're not going to do it, but if they're your friend, they're going to be there for you. Yeah, Virgos might nitpick you because what people don't know is when a Virgo is nitpicking, they feel unstable in the situation they're in. They're grounded signs, they're earth signs. And if their feet feel like they're on shaky ground, they feel like they have to fix everything. When really they want someone that they don't have to fix everything, and if they needed something fixing or if they needed some help, they could count on somebody else to do it. They get nervous. So now they go into survival mode. And if you're with them, it's a gift because they can always get you out of something. But when it's against you, now you see it as a negative because they're trying to get you out of something that you don't want to be out of. Yeah, Scorpios have a hard time trusting, but they're guarded. But Scorpios also can give you a lot of stability in a relationship. They will be on that job for 20 years. They will have a bank account. They can spoil you and love you. Just as easily as they can hurt you, they can love you. We all have that ability. Yeah, Cancers might be emotional. They're the ocean. They're an ocean of emotions. But that also means they can understand yours. They feel everything. They feel everyone's emotions. And they just want a safe place where they can have those emotions because they're going to give you a safe place for you to have yours. Your Cancer friend is the one that's going to be, it's okay. I understand, I'm here for you. A Cancer will help their ex heal from the break, and they broke up with the Cancer. Now, Virgo might help you heal, and they done broke up with you. But a Cancer will help you heal, and you done broke up with the Cancer. So, I just wanted to get on here real quick, and I just wanted to touch base on that topic because as we go throughout this journey on my channel, And as this world is changing, actually the world's not changing, the world is transforming. And the world's not going to look the way it ever did before. And a lot of people think it's impossible. But if people believed in Bible times and the 1920s and prehistoric, all these different eras in life, then they have to understand that the world transformed every single time that happened. And now the only difference is we're living to see it. We're living to tell about it. We're going to be in the history books in the future. So when someone reads about us, they'll say, oh, back in 2020, the whole world changed and then the world was like this. Just last year, no one was wearing masks. Now we are. We've transformed the whole way we do things. Technology's changing, communication's changing, money's changing, shopping's changing. What you wearing is changing because the world is transforming. And also when the world transforms, we're going to be able to see each other in a lot of different lights. So my contribution is to help each other see each other's signs and traits in different lights. So maybe in this new world, we won't have a lot of bashing of each other, but we'll have more understanding of each other. And maybe we'll have more posts online that says, oh, I love my Sagittarius friend because they're spontaneous and they love to travel and it's always a good time, instead of the negative stuff that might come from it. And then if we understand ourselves better, we can heal ourselves better. And then we have less negative things to talk about. So I just wanted to pop in real quick and have that discussion with you guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for following me on my journey. I just restarted and revamped my Facebook page, so you can follow me on there. On Facebook, it's Diac TalkBar, because you know Facebook is petty. So I'll put the link somewhere up here. You can follow us on Instagram here. And if you want to book a session with me to understand more about your sign or another sign, you can email me here, DM us on Instagram, or inbox us on Facebook. You have a lot of different ways to reach us, and we're going to be there to reach back. If you like anything that you heard in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you can see when more videos pop up. And if I said anything that you feel like someone else needs to hear, or maybe someone can share something with me, share this video for me. And remember, no two people will ever see the same tree, but they can agree that they saw a tree.